Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. This is a video for the collective, so this is a collective reading. Make sure you take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? I am multitasking right now. I'm trying to cook something for my son and do this reading, so when the oven is done preheating, I'm gonna have to get up and take a pause. I also just went live on TikTok, so my throat my throat is kind of scratchy right now, so please forgive me. But if you haven't already, make sure you're following me on TikTok. Make sure you have your notifications on so that way you can catch me live. I do free readings on live, and then I also have a TikTok subscription as well, so make sure you check me out on TikTok if you're watching on YouTube, because I'm on TikTok more than I am on YouTube, okay? So this reading is for people who you might be feeling a little bit down right now. I feel like there's like heavy energy in the air right now. There's a lot of uncertainty in the air right now. There's a lot of feeling like you're alone right now. It is holiday season, so this is typical around this time of year. A lot of people get sad. A lot of people feel like frustrated, or they feel left out if they don't have family members and friends who they have good relationships with. It's hard financially for a lot of people around this time, so I feel like you're in the energy of that. And it is normal energy, but it's also energy that is being projected onto you. So some of it is your own energy. Some of it is just other people projecting that energy onto you right now. But I do have the Hierophant card here. I have the Three of Pentacles, and I have the Magician. So some of you are manifesting more help. You are feeling like you've been having to do everything on your own. Some of you've had to be the head of the household. You might be a single parent. You don't have someone helping you. You have to be the masculine and feminine energy, the mother and the father energy. So it's just a lot of having to do so much on your own, having so much on your plate. It's causing a lot of anxiety here. It's causing stress. It's causing frustration. You're just wanting someone, something, some sort of help, whether it be through another person, whether it be through some sort of program that offers help to people that need it. Just being able to even call people on the phone and talk about what you're dealing with, what you're going through. So you're having to heavily rely on yourself and talking positive to yourself, catching yourself when you're thinking negatively, and reprogramming your subconscious mind with this Moon card. So you might be very good at positive self-talk, reprogramming your subconscious mind, making sure that you aren't speaking negatively over yourself, making sure you're as positive as you can be. But everybody sometimes has to hit that reset button. Everybody gets in a slump every once in a while. So with this Ten of Swords, I'm just feeling like a lot of you are feeling like you've been betrayed, you've been backstabbed, you don't have people that are willing to reciprocate. Maybe you have helped people in the past, and when it's time for you to need help, people don't want to help you, or people want to put all these stipulations on if they help you. You know, they want to make you feel bad about it, or they want to basically use it as like blackmail, in a sense, like, oh, well, if I help you, you have to do this for me, or you have to treat me this way. Or you're feeling like you might be selling your soul, some of you, when it comes to accepting help from a certain person or entity or something like that. But I do see with this Fool card, if you hang in there, you will have a new start. You will have a new start. Right now, like I said, we have the High Priestess. Somebody could be projecting negative energy onto you. They could be projecting onto you for you to feel like you're not worthy, for you to feel like you can't achieve your goals, for you to feel like everything that you worked for is for nothing. Everything that you went through is for nothing. Some of you are not seeing the results that you want to see. And for some of you, I know we get tired of hearing this. It's as simple as getting out of your head. I know we get tired of hearing that, because we're human. And when our stability is threatened with this Emperor card, some of you feel like your stability is threatened. Maybe your finances aren't where it needs to be. Maybe you are possibly in danger of losing your home. Maybe you're in danger of losing your marriage, losing your job. Maybe you've already lost your job. So when you start to feel like your stability is threatened, then in your physical reality, then your mental, with the King of Swords, it starts to take a mental toll. So I feel like this reading is going to be for people who need nurturing. You need someone to come in and just give you a break, someone to come in and just help you. You've been having to rely on yourself for so long. We have the Four of Pentacles here. So some of you may be having financial trouble, but we do have the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, there is going to be someone that comes in to assist you, whether this be a person in the physical realm or whether this be a blessing from God, Most High, Divine Source, your angels, ancestors, okay? But there's someone out here with the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune who wants to trick you out of your blessing. They want you to feel like it is impossible for you to get out of whatever situation you're in. They want you to feel hopeless. They want you to feel like you can't make it. And it's just projection. It's somebody sending that negative energy your way. With this Ten of Pentacles, it could be a family member possibly, but this Ten of Pentacles is letting you know that you will be financial stable. You will have financial stability, but you need to tap into the feeling of having that right now. Even if you're sitting at a bank account that's negative, even if you don't know how to pay your bills, even if you are being taken to court and you don't know how it's gonna go, it's like you have to mentally tap into feeling confident, okay? The law of assumption. Tap into just acting as if everything is going to be okay. And no, you don't know how it's going to be okay. No, you don't know how it's going to happen, who's going to help it happen, when it's going to happen. It's a whole lot of variables and things you don't know right now, but you are assuming that everything is going to be taken care of and everything is going to work out in your favor. That is easier said than done, and I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not, because you got priorities with the Two of Pentacles. But you have to stay strong and you have to be confident. Now is not the time to waver, okay? When you're going through a tower moment, where you're going through a lot of frustration and things going wrong left and right, it's not the time to waver. That's the time to stand stronger than you've ever stood before. This is a very, very tough lesson that a lot of us are going through or have gone through. So when you are watching readers, people like me, people who get on podiums, people who are motivational speakers, you know, make sure you know what their backstory is. I know a lot of people lie, but make sure you know what their backstory is, because some of us have been there. Some of us have had to get ourselves out of the same situations that you're dealing with, and we had to rely on our mental. We had to rely on our minds. We had to rely on our faith. We didn't have people helping us. We had people working against us, just like some of y'all have, okay? But the reason why we had to go through that is because we have to be able to get up here and tell other people that it's possible. Okay, so it's not impossible. You can find stories of plenty of people who have literally had miracles happen in their life. People that should not have made it, okay? And you're one of those people. You deserve miracles to happen. You deserve to be taken out of poverty. You deserve to be stable. You deserve to have people in your life who mean you well and who aren't trying to work against you constantly. And you deserve it so you can have it. But you just have to believe that it's possible, even in the most impossible scenario. I can't tell you why some of us have it harder than other people, because we will do that sometimes. Well, yeah, I know that I can have what I want, but why does it have to be so hard when all these other people, it's so easy for them? For one, we never know what people went through or had to go through to get to where they're at. 2, a lot of people are fronting like they're happy and they got this and that, and they really don't. And 3, we just can't worry about it. We can't worry about why our path seems to be harder unless it's something that we can do to make it better. If there's some action that we can take to make it better, then okay. But if that's just how the cards that you were dealt, then you just have to figure out how to best work with the cards that you were dealt. And I promise you, with this salvation card, I promise you that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. That's my oven, y'all, so hold on. All right, y'all, so I was saying everything is going to be okay. We do have Isis on this card, so the goddess Isis could mean something to you. That could be some sort of confirmation for you. Let me see what else. What else do they need to know at this time? So we have healing and we have celebration and merriment. So whatever you're going through right now is just a part of the process of healing. It's just a part of the process of becoming the person that you were meant to be and walking in your purpose. You will have a reason to celebrate soon, even though it may seem like that is impossible. You might be at a point where even if it's tomorrow, even if that day comes tomorrow, even if that day comes next week, you might be at a point where you're like, I don't know if I can even wait till tomorrow. Like, some of you are just done. Some of you are just over it. So I want you guys to keep going, okay? We have construction and building. Keep going. Keep going, keep building, okay? You will see the fruits of your labor right when you need to. It might not be when you want it. It might not be when you feel like you should, but it's going to be when you need it, okay? We are dealing with divine timing right now. So things are not happening within the time frame that we feel like they need to be happening, okay? This is not even it should happen. You feel like it needs to happen, especially if you have deadlines that you have to meet right now. You're feeling like, I need this to happen now. And with the strength card, it's like you have nothing else left but to be strong. You either have to be strong or you have to give up. And I know that some of y'all don't have it in you to give up. You don't have it in you to give up even if you wanted to. You couldn't give up even if you tried, no matter how bad the situation gets. We have inundation. This card is about being flooded with blessings. You are about to be flooded with blessings, okay? So please continue to hold on. Please continue to hold on. Don't give up. Some of you, this is going to come in the form of love and romance, okay? Like I said, some of you are tired of just doing things on your own. When you look around and you see that people have partners, so even when they feel like they can't carry the load, they have a partner that can help them carry the load or help them pick it up. You want that. You don't necessarily want to be by yourself, but you're just not about to settle for less, okay? So don't regret not settling. Don't regret not staying in a situation that was not good for you just because you want to have someone around to help you. You did the right thing by not settling. You did the right thing by leaving that relationship with that person that was maybe put their hands on you, maybe talk to you crazy, maybe they were a cheater, maybe they just didn't appreciate you, maybe they didn't know how to communicate properly, okay? You did the right thing, okay? We have security. Please understand, you are safe and you are secure. You are safe and you are secure. You are safe and you are secure. We have accomplishments. Please don't feel like you have not made major strides. You've made major strides out here. You've gotten through major obstacles. Okay, the path that you had to take is not for the weak or the faint of heart. It's just not, okay? We have resurrection. Things are going to start getting way better than they were before. Whatever your best memory is, your life is about to be better than that, okay? A lot of you had conflict and war that you had to deal with. Now you're coming out of that where you're not having to constantly fight people and battle people spiritually and things of that nature, okay? So you are going to be harvesting rewards. We have harvesting rewards here. You went through what you had to go through with this illumination and revelation because you had to see people for who they were. With this being of service card, you had to see who was willing to help you out. Possessiveness and sharing, who was willing to help you out and who just wanted to use their help to control you, to talk about you, to make you feel bad, to try to kick you when you were down. You had to be illuminated to who your true friends were and who your enemies were. You also had to be able to tap into your strength, your power. You are very powerful. You are very strong, but you never had to tap into your power the way you've had to tap into your power these past couple of years for some of y'all. For some of y'all, this has been years of chaos, frustration, and stress. And like I said, some people would not have made it. Some people would not have made it. And I know you're like, what kind of consolation prize is that? Okay, I made it through. Whoop-de-doo. I don't want to have to make it through. I want life to be easy, okay? Some of y'all may have forgot the basics when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to creating the life that you want, because you were so caught up in conflict and war and people constantly coming for you all the time. You kind of forgot the basics. So now you're learning the basics again, how to manifest money, how not only to manifest it, but to keep it, how to work under pressure, okay? How to do those little things that are maintenance things, so that way you don't have to manifest under pressure, because you're constantly making sure that every day you're manifesting the best life for yourself. Some of y'all are experiencing, we have the worst year, the worst couple of years, the worst times of your life, okay? But guess what? It's over. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Look, all according to plan. And we have the rainbow here. The rainbow represents the promise, okay? The promise that things will get better. This was all a part of the plan. Whatever you're going through was all a part of the plan. We have ruins and we had rebirth. You literally had to be torn down, broken down. You literally had certain relationships had to be torn down and broken down so that you could rise as the phoenix, okay? So there is a rebirth that's taking place around you and within you. You are emerging stronger than you ever were before. And some people are going to wonder, how did you do it? How did you survive? Because they know they were coming at you hard. They know they were coming at you constantly. They know they were preying on your downfall, okay? We have mistaken identity. They didn't know who you truly were. You didn't know who you truly were. You didn't know how powerful you are, okay? But they dang sure didn't know how powerful you are. So even though with this bittersweet card, you would rather not have had to go through the things you went through, okay? You did go through a lot. We have great deaths. You went through a lot and people went to great deaths to try to bring you down. But even though that's not necessarily the best circumstances, like I said, it's bittersweet because you realize how strong you are, how powerful you are, and you will be able to help other people. We have a lost and bright idea. Yes, you may have gone through a loss. Yes, you may have had negative things happen to you, but this made you sharper with your mind. Your mind is sharper now. You're more creative now, okay? And like I said, you can help other people at the very least. At the very least, you can help other people. We have wrench in the works and knowledge. Now you know how to help other people when they're going through problems, when they're going through identity crisis, when they want to give up, when they have maybe legal situations that are happening. You're able to help other people because you've gone through it, okay? And you will be victorious. I keep saying emotionally connect to the victory. Emotionally connect to the victory now. I don't care if the victory is right now in your reality. You need to emotionally connect to it. You need to visualize it. You need to figure out how to tap into the emotions that you would feel if it was happening right now. Remember, all we need to focus on is the present moment, unless we are visualizing the future we want, okay? So don't worry about the past and don't worry about the future. Focus on the present moment and emotionally connecting to the victory in the present moment, especially when you start to feel confused, especially when you start to have that negative self-talk, especially when you start to feel like you don't know if you're on the right path. Take some time to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. Take those deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth until you feel yourself calm down. Some of you may do EFT tapping, okay? Some of you may do exercising. Have different ways to cope with stress. Have different ways to cope with stress, but they need to be healthy. I'm not talking about drinking or doing substances. They need to be healthy. And even if it's a healthy way, make sure you don't become addicted to that either. But know how to release those positive endorphins and positive chemicals so that you can reset your nervous system, so that you can calm down, okay? I've been talking a lot about that, and I'm doing it for a reason, because we need to know how to mentally put ourselves in a state of being calm so we don't worry. Worry is a trap, okay? It's a trap. Worry is a trap. Worry does not help us at all. Worry does not solve problems, okay? Yes, I always say strategizing can help, but worrying doesn't. Worry will keep you away from your treasure. It will keep you away from your treasure, okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your higher power, okay? Trust that you are on the right path. Forgive yourself, okay? You may feel like maybe I didn't do things the best way, or maybe I should have been doing this instead of doing that, or, you know, don't beat yourself up about how you could have better done something, okay? Because that's worrying too much about the past, and you need to be focused on the present moment, okay? Hold on real quick. All right, I'm back. I told y'all I'm gonna have to keep getting up because I'm making something for my son to eat right now. So let me get a different deck. Let me get a different deck. And I want y'all to understand when I'm saying all this stuff, I know it's easier said than done. I always acknowledge that. It's not easy to just, you know, snap into this when you have real life stuff going on. And I know people get on social media and, you know, if they're a law of attraction coach and things like that, they tend to negate emotions. They tend to make it smaller than what it is. And a lot of these people are not experienced enough. They haven't experienced the same amount of hardship that you have. So they're trying to tell you to just snap out of something like it's so easy, and it's not easy to deal with what you're going through. I never want to minimize what it is that you're going through. I know that it's very painful, very hurtful when you have people in your life that you thought were going to be in your corner and they're not in your corner. When you can't depend on your family, when you can't depend on your friends, when you feel like everybody is trying to come for you. I know that's hard. I'm not going to minimize that, okay? That's why I do readings for single parents. I do readings for people who might be going through things mentally. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and minimize what you're going through, but at the same time, I do have to give you the information and let you know that you're gonna have to figure out how to emotionally regulate when you start to get stressed, when you start to get worried. Because at the very least, like I keep saying, stress doesn't help. Just know that it's not helping you. It's not helping you, so what's the point in torturing yourself by doing it? Yeah, it says return to center. Learn how to ground yourself and learn how to center yourself again, because stress isn't going anywhere. As long as we're living life, there's going to be situations that don't go the way we want it to go. But we have Earth Monkey. You can move mountains. You can move mountains. We have manifesting your dream, Water Dragon. You are manifesting your dreams right now. I know it might not seem like it. I know it might not seem like it. We have share your gifts. Some of you, the way out is to share your gifts with the world. Is to share your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your opinions, whatever your gifts are with the world, okay? Focus on the vision, Water Rat. It's time to focus on the vision. When you find your mind wandering off, when you find that you are worrying and being sad and frustrated, go back to your vision. Go back to what it is, thinking about what it is that you want to create, okay? Think about that in a positive way. Don't think about it in a way, oh, I'm not going to get it or it's not happening. Picture it happening, okay? This is where visualization is going to come in. We have as above, so below. The other part of that is as within, so without. So this is why it's important to retrain your subconscious mind and regulate your nervous system, because however you feel on the inside is what manifests on the outside for most of us, okay? There are certain times when that doesn't happen, but for the most part, that's what's happening. So whatever you're seeing in your reality could have something to do with how you're feeling, even if it's on a subconscious level. That's why you want to constantly be working on your subconscious, because it's called our subconscious for a reason. Sometimes we're not aware what's going on there, okay? But we still are manifesting from our subconscious. We have Waterbird, speak your truth. Some of you, your story is going to be heard by millions of people. People are going to want to know your story. People are going to want to know about those nights where you sat at home crying, when you didn't know what you were going to do, when you were frustrated, when you were sad, when you didn't want to be here anymore, when you felt like you didn't have any options, and how you were able to get through it. Some of y'all are going through stuff because it's a part of your destiny to be able to help people through the same thing. And I know it's like, well, dang, why I gotta go through it though? Like, why you gotta be me? I mean, some of us is just what our destiny is, okay? And it can seem like following your destiny sets you up for failure. I know how that feels. It feels like a setup sometimes. It really does. We have Metal Dog, simplify your life. So like I said, some of you forgot some of the basics when it comes to manifestation and when it comes to drawing money, attracting money to you, because you had to do so much on the protection side. You had so many people attacking you, right? We have engage your heart to heal. So go back to manifesting from the heart. That is the strongest way. They say love is the highest vibration, right? So manifesting from the heart space is the strongest way to manifest, okay? We have play in the waves. Some of y'all need to relax and have fun. And you might be saying, the situation I'm in now, it would be irresponsible for me to have fun and for me to relax. But remember I said stressing doesn't help. So if you've done all you could do on this 3D realm, you've taken all the steps you could possibly take, there's nothing else for you to do, then you just gonna have to figure out how to calm yourself down, and you might need to have some fun out here. We have Metal Ox, experience the greatest love. Like I said, some of you are calling love in, and some of you need to love yourself enough not to stress your own self out, okay? That's the best form of self-love, not stressing your own self out. It says enjoy the waiting game. Some of you are waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to come through, and it's not coming through the way you want it, or it's not coming through as fast as you want it. But you are being challenged to still believe that it's happening and enjoy the waiting game instead of worrying, okay? Find something else to take up your attention. We have moving up the vortex. You are moving up. You are moving up. It looks like you're at a standstill right now. You're not, okay? We have gratitude leads to abundance. Make sure you wake up every day and you're thinking about what you're grateful for, or you have a gratitude journal. You're writing down what you're grateful for. You are feeling grateful, not just going through the motions, but you are emotionally not just saying I'm grateful, but you're feeling grateful as well, okay, for every little thing. You just don't know how powerful that is, okay? We have stirring the cauldron. Some of you, you don't have to go do a whole bunch of elaborate rituals right now. You've already done that. So all you have to do is just tap into gratitude and just wait, okay? But we have breaking through a barrier. So you are breaking through a barrier right now, even though you might feel like you're at a standstill. Some of you are being called to reconnect with your ancestors. It says reconnect with ancestral love, okay? And then we have raise your frequency. So remember I said manifesting from the heart, the love is one of the highest frequencies, okay? So You have had to be in this energy of protecting yourself for so long. You don't have to be in that frequency anymore. You are protected. If somebody tries to come against you, they got another thing coming, okay? You did your protection work and it was very strong and very powerful. Now what's time for you to do is make sure you keep your crown chakra cleansed and protected. Your crown chakra, your heart chakra, your root chakra, okay? Focus on those things right now. You're good as far as protection goes. So you can kind of let your guard down a little bit and focus on love. Focus on gratitude. Yeah, it says all the blessings everywhere. Gifts from the universe and synchronicity. You have a lot of blessings and gifts that are coming into you, okay? We have frozen for a time, non-action, slow down, not yet. So I've been saying you all feel like you're at a standstill and you're wondering what's taking so long, okay? Some of y'all used to manifest just like that, and it seems like something very, very important is taking a long time. We have emergence of true knowing, intuition, rigorous honesty, inventory. So they want you to have the confidence that no matter what, you know for sure. The law of assumption, look it up. You know for sure that everything is working in your favor. You may have already studied the law of attraction, the law of transmutation of energy, the laws that talk about compensation and all that. So now it's time to focus on the law of assumption, and you just know. You're moving like you just know that what you need to happen is gonna happen. It don't matter if it gets to the wire. It don't matter if it passed the deadline. You are going to be fine, okay? It's time to rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion, it says. Rise to the occasion and let the universe know. Let your higher power know. Let your ancestors know that you're confident that you got this. You know you got this. You're confident in yourself. You're confident in them. You're confident in your mission. It says capability, strength, authenticity, and free will. You know that everything is working in your favor. So you don't have to sit here and worry. You don't care what it looked like. I don't got to sit here and worry because I know for a fact that it's working in my favor. You're going to have to show up like that. It's time to show up like that right now. It's time to be confident. Even maybe tapping into a bit of arrogance, okay? It's not the time to be humble right now. It's time to be like, you know what? I'm worth it. I deserve it. I'm getting what I want. I have what I want. Okay? Connection through the cosmos. Everything is connected. Law of reciprocity. Yeah. I was just talking about universal laws. Law of reciprocity. You need to be, you know what? I asked the universe. I asked my higher power. I asked my ancestors for this. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. They gave me instructions. I followed the instructions, and they have no choice but to reciprocate and give me what I want and what I asked for. That's how you're going to have to move out here right now. You're going to have to really, really be confident. I have a sister. I always tell people, I have a sister that she could be quite irresponsible and quite entitled, but every time she get herself in trouble because she's irresponsible, she has such a sense of entitlement that she ends up getting out of it. Somebody takes her out of it, or she ends up getting some random amount of money, or she's always getting these large sums of money. And it's like, she loves to say, God protects babies and fools. God protects babies and fools. So yeah, I be doing foolish stuff and I be messing up, but I'm good. He got me. Her having that sense of entitlement, I swear it saves her all the time, because she feels like, I can do whatever I want out here. Even if it's something stupid, I'm going to be taken care of because I deserve it. She feels entitled for things to work out in her favor. And I have watched things work out in her favor when they really shouldn't work out in her favor. You're going to have to tap into that, okay? We got another card talking about ancestors. Listening to the ancestors, inherited patterns, traditions, integrated wisdom versus knowledge. Okay, so tapping into the ancestral knowledge, being still, listening to them, asking them for help. Okay. We have the river dances to the sea, flow state, trusting in the adventure. Be in a state of flow. Be in the state of Feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, feminine energy just means you're open to receive. You're open to receive. You don't feel ashamed about receiving help. You don't feel like you're too big to receive help. You don't feel like I can't trust nobody, so I don't want nobody to try to help me. You know your discernment and intuition is on point. If somebody don't have good intentions, you will figure it out. But don't be closed off to receiving the very thing that you're trying to manifest, okay? The alchemy of poison, transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice. Yeah, you guys are in a space where you're having to reclaim personal choice and reclaim your power. I'm talking to people that were and still are master manifestors. I'm talking to people to where you manifested things the same day. You wrote something down and it happened the same day. It happened the next day. I'm talking to people who, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. You know what you're doing, okay? You just got knocked off your throne a little bit. We got order in the forest. It's time to get back in line. It's time to get back in line, okay? Find that person. Find her. Find him. Find that person that was excited to learn to start manifesting, and stuff started happening and you were getting excited and you had money coming in left and right and you had customers coming in and you had people that wanted to date you and people that were interested in you and you had people that were supporting you. Find that person again. We have grace within the chaos, okay? Accepting life's complexities. The seduction of distraction. Yes, things have been more complicated for you than they have been for some other people. I just told y'all, one of my sisters is extremely irresponsible. She always doing something she ain't got no business doing. And she always gets saved, okay? And I be like, well, dang, I be doing everything right and stuff be going so left for me and I have to save myself. People don't be trying to save me, but I can't focus on that. I can't allow that to drive me crazy. I can't allow that to distract me. I don't like the fact that I have to go through so much sometimes, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what I have to work with. So I'm going to have to figure out the best way to work with it, the best way to transmute it, okay? I don't have the same path as my sister. My sister's path is not to be up here telling people how to cope, telling people how to manifest. That's not her path. So she don't have to go through the same lessons and stuff that I have to go through. It's a little bit harsher for me because I have to be able to get up here and tell you that it's possible. When everything seems to be working against you, it's possible. When things seem to be piling up left and right, left and right, left and right, and you feel like you're being buried, it's possible for you to emerge out of that like a phoenix, okay? I have to be able to tell you that and not be up here scamming, not be up here lying, okay? I'm telling you certain things because I've had to go through certain things. So people who don't have that calling on their lives might have it easier than me because they don't have to get up here and speak about their experience and try to inspire other people. We're at a point where there's people up here who are trying to tell people how to get out of situations that they ain't never been in, and they ain't never been in something similar to it. They've never had it hard. They've had it easy their whole life. Somebody that had it easy their whole life, I really don't want to hear them telling me how to manifest. They can tell me certain things because I'm open to hearing wisdom and knowledge from everybody, okay? It can be the least likely messenger that will give you exactly what you need to hear and know. But at the same time, I'm not taking them too serious because you've never been in the situation or as tough situations as the people you're trying to coach. So you don't truly know how it feels to have the world piled up on you, on your shoulders, and have to try to still show up every day and smile and be there for everybody else and not fall apart. You don't know because you haven't had to go through that. And maybe your attitude would be different had you had to go through that. Maybe you wouldn't get up here and tell people to just snap out of it, and you're just deciding to stay in that emotional state, which is true. What they're saying is true, but they might have a little more compassion had they gone through certain things themselves. Okay, so personally, me, I am following people that's been through things. Do I follow people who I'm like, yeah, I can tell you ain't really had no real issues? I follow them too, because sometimes they have really good information. But the people that I'm really, really paying attention to are the people who have personal stories of transformation, to where they've had to come from nothing to something, to where they've had so many people working against them, to where all the odds were against them and they had to get themselves out of it. That's who I'm following, because I've had those circumstances in my life, and I've had those circumstances in my life because people are following me for that reason, because they need the knowledge and the wisdom that I've gained and how I've been able to pull myself out of it. So sometimes you have a harsher life because you're meant to help people that have had similar paths as you. Somebody else ain't gonna be able to help them because they don't know. All they can do is assume. All they can do is guess. They can try to sympathize, but can they truly empathize? Maybe they can't, because they have never, yes, we all have different experiences, but they've never gone through tough situations, right? Okay, hold on. Let me check my son's food. Okay, I'm back. So we have chain of events that will affect your life. And we have December. Okay, what is today? December 5th. Today is December 5th. So we're at the beginning of December. So there may be some things that happened in December, so this month, that work out in your favor. Okay, it says you will be taken care of in difficult times. So you may be having a very difficult time right now, but we do have good news here. So you will be receiving good news soon. So I just really want you to hold on and hang in there and try to focus on the fact that you will be receiving good news soon. You don't need to know what it is. You don't need to know when it's going to be, okay? It might be in December, but it's going to be coming soon. So just focus on that. Focus on that, and it's going to happen. It's going to manifest because you're heavily focusing on that, okay? We have guaranteed success. Focus on guaranteed success here. We have disappointment in some affairs. So you may have been disappointed in the way that something went. It didn't work out how you wanted it to, but you are still going to be successful. That success is just gonna come in a different way or in a different form, okay? We have new creative ideas, new ventures, and fresh start. You have a fresh start that's coming. And like I said, you will be able to talk about these circumstances one day, and you will be able to look back and say that you made it through, that you made it past it, and you'll be able to motivate so many other people. We have pay attention to your health, okay? Don't let your blood pressure get too high, okay? That's related to stress. Inflammation is stress related, okay? Pay attention to your stress levels, because cortisol is released when you're stressed, and that can cause a lot of issues, okay? Health issues, carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. So you are going on a mental journey, and if you allow it to stress you out too much, it will affect you physically. So they are warning you to pay attention to your health. We have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Ego, triumph over troubles and obstacles. And ladder, you're climbing the ladder. So although you may feel like you're stuck, you really are moving up in life, okay? Let's check your finances. What do they need to know about their finances right now? What do they need to know about their finances? Please let me know. We got climbing the ladder twice. So some of you are going to be getting a raise, whether it's a raise at work or whether it is a raise. Maybe people are going to start paying you more for your work. You're going to have more clients. Okay, either way, there's going to be more money coming in. I'm trying to find the other card that said climbing the ladder, but I can't. Oh, here it is. So climbing the ladder, and climbing the ladder came up twice. Okay, so yeah, it's about to be time pretty soon, like in the springtime. That's when a lot of companies do their raises. So some of you are going to be getting raises, promotions, things like that. Okay. Yeah, some of you might even be promoted to like management positions and things like that. We have Aries, proactive leader. So you being a leader and a trendsetter and going after your goals is going to be paying off big time. We have rejoice in advance for rising prosperity. So even though you may not have this now, they're saying to rejoice, be happy, celebrate it now. That's how you emotionally connect to the victory, because we have unexpected income here, and we have love, luck, and luxury. So y'all are gonna be seeing improvements in your finances, but in your love life as well. So congratulations in advance for that. Okay, we have worry cancels out intention. Manifesting from a lack mindset. Have a stronger faith. Be mindful of your thought. Don't have self-doubt. Okay, now is not the time to doubt yourself. Now is the time to be stronger than ever in your beliefs, okay, and in your faith. Okay, surplus of resources, because pretty soon you're going to have more than enough. There's no need to worry about lack. I don't care if you feel lack right now. You might feel lack right now. Your bank account could be negative right now. You might not know how you're going to pay your bills right now. You may feel like you don't have enough money coming in right now, but pretty soon you're going to have more than enough. A surplus means you have more than what you need. We have love, luck, and luxury and unexpected income. You might not know how you're going to get here, but it's unexpected. That's why it says unexpected. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to come in, but you just have to be confident that it's coming in and that it's happening. Okay, then we have receiving a raise, and I already talked about that. What else? What else? What else? Heartfelt giving. So remember I said manifest from the heart. Time to cut cords. So if you haven't cut people off that need to be cut off, you need to. It says release prosperity by cutting ties physically and energetically with leeches, energy vampires, negative influences, untrustworthy people, people that hurt you repeatedly, and leave an unhealthy situation. I just remember I have some orders I need to pack that I haven't packed yet, so I need to get to it, okay, so I can do that. What else do they need to know at this time? We have slow but sure rewarding success. So this is something that didn't happen overnight for you, but we have rich and regal. Believe it or not, you will be wealthy. You will be rich, okay? No, it didn't happen when you wanted it to happen, but that don't mean it's not happening, okay? You have to literally believe that you can be rich, that you will be rich, that you will be wealthy. You need to believe that's possible, okay? Believe that it is possible. Yes, you're a very practical person, and that's good. We have Virgo, practical spending, being strategic, but don't overdo it with the Capricorn. Also, this is somebody that's very practical, but this is CEO status. This is somebody that has their finances together, okay? This is somebody whose work pays off. Once again, ancestors are coming up. Make sure you're connecting with your ancestors. Ancestral healing releases generational wealth and health is what it says, okay? We have clear subconscious blockages. I talked about that earlier. We got leaving a job. Some of you will be leaving a job, whether you were forced to leave because you were fired or whether you end up quitting. But even if you quit, it's still more so being forced to leave because they basically forced you out by mistreating you, okay? We got promotion. So some of y'all are going to be leaving one job and maybe going to another one that's going to be a better job, a better position, a higher position. So you'll be promoted, but not necessarily within the job that you're at now. We have be a good steward and fighting over money, because when people find out that you are rich, that you are wealthy, that you made it, then they're going to come in and try to leech off of you. But these are some of the same people that did not have your back. So it is going to cause some arguments and some fights. Some of y'all may have experienced homelessness or almost about to be homeless or something, and you did not have people that you could call on. There were plenty of people around that had the resources to help you. Okay, so I'm not saying, oh, they would have helped you, but they couldn't. These are people that could have helped you that are choosing not to help you. They're frauds, they're fake, they're phony. Okay, and then when you make it, they're gonna try to come back and get help for you. Absolutely not. We have accept assistance. So those of you who do have people that are willing to help, go ahead and allow them to help you. Okay, barters and trades. Maybe you don't have money to pay them, but you can do a service or something like that for them. Okay, we have make room for abundance and traveling for work. Some of you will be traveling for work. Some of you will be working from home, but a lot of you have a lot of abundance coming in. So you are being told now to make room for abundance by clearing out anybody who can be a hindrance. Okay, clear out anybody who can be a hindrance to you. We have gifts. Okay, monetary gifts and rewards. You are being rewarded financially from the universe, from your higher power. But right now with the well gone dry card, it may feel like it's not going to happen. Okay, it may feel like it's not going to happen, but you're being reassured that it is. Okay, we got let go of leeches again. I thought that came out already. Ever flowing abundance. Ever flowing abundance. Where's that other card that says a surplus? Let me find it. So y'all, I didn't want to put both of these cards in this deck. This is a deck I made. I only wanted one of these cards because they pretty much are the same. Surplus of resources, ever-flowing abundance. But I accidentally put both of them in this deck. But you know what? I feel like it was supposed to be like that. So I'm glad that both of these cards came out in the same reading. This is just reaffirming. You're going to have ever-flowing abundance. You're going to have a surplus of resources. You're going to have more than enough. Right now, you feel like you don't have enough. You feel like you're at a deficit, okay? You will be at a surplus. Surplus is yours. Surplus is yours. Having more than enough is yours, okay? It's happening. We're almost at an hour, so I'm going to end this soon. And I said resources, not just money. I said resources. So money, but other resources as well. Money and support. Money and connections, okay? Money and whatever other resource you need. Okay, so we have hope, big water, a funeral, and a military, okay? So this is letting you know that the fight is coming to an end. You've had to fight hard for your spot. You feel like you're always having a fight to have what you need. That fight is coming to an end. And then we have lot of money. Lot of money. The number 11 is on this card. 11 is a portal. So a portal is being opened for you to have a lot of money, more than what you need. Okay, the fight is over. We have marriage. I've been telling y'all that some of y'all are going to be meeting the person you're going to marry, and some of y'all are going to be getting a new job. So you're essentially entering a marriage with another business. Okay, so just a contract basically. Okay, but you gotta stay out of your thoughts with the murky thoughts. Don't have negative thoughts, because with big luck, you have luck on your side. Okay, you have luck on your side, but don't allow your thoughts to keep you imprisoned here. Don't allow your thoughts to keep you imprisoned. It's easier said than done, I know. I will always acknowledge that it's easier said than done, but we still got to figure out how to get it done. We still got to figure out how to get it done, okay? All right, what else do they need to know? You will be receiving confirmation of this soon. We have receipt confirmation, so ask for confirmation. Ask for confirmation of what I'm saying, okay? You ain't got to just go off of what I say. Tell your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, most high divine source to give you confirmation. You can ask for confirmation. You don't got to sit here and just be all the way in the dark. Tell them to give you confirmation and you will get confirmation. Okay? Okay, so we have brother, the moon, poison, toxic. Some of you have toxic family members, in particular a toxic brother. Okay, something that they may have done in the dark is coming to the light. They may have been this word right here that I can't say. Okay, and so you had to be very strong. You had to have quiet strength. You had to endure a lot. Okay, that's not going to stop you and that's not going to hold you back at all. Okay. This person may try to pacify you to keep you from speaking your truth. Continue to speak your truth, okay? The truth, not your truth. Continue to speak the truth. This is going to lead to a lot of privilege for you, privileged lady. Like I said, a lot of you, people want to hear your story. People want to hear what you have to say, okay? And you will be receiving justice, whether it's the court of public opinion or whether it is through actual court. You are going to be receiving justice. This person may be very nice looking, very handsome. People may give them a pass a lot because they're a nice looking person on the outside, but people are going to be realizing they're not so nice on the inside. Meanwhile, your natural beauty is shining through, okay? We have abundant auspiciousness. And we have prayer. Your prayers for abundance are being answered. Your prayers for serendipitous moments happening over and over again are being answered. Your life is about to be easier, okay? The fight is ending. The fight is coming to an end. Keep praying. Keep hoping. Keep believing, okay? We got take a nap. Rest. It's okay to rest. I know sometimes we feel like I cannot sleep when I have all this stuff going on. Sometimes that might be what you need. You might need to sleep instead of trying to come up with a plan B, C, D, E, E, F, G, okay? When you take that nap, when you get that rest, your mind will be refreshed and you may have some new ideas about how to better do something, okay? We have altar and envy. Some people may have tried to throw negativity towards you. I told you, some of the way you're feeling is not your feelings. It's people trying to project it onto you. And we got, yes, this is confirmation. So make sure you keep your crown chakra cleansed, okay? That's the missing piece. Some of y'all are like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel so sad, so frustrated, so like doomed? It's not your feelings. It's something that people are projecting onto you. So you need to do a crown chakra cleanse for some of you because people are trying to use your emotions to use you as a pawn. We have the Chariot, which represents Cancer, and pawn. They're trying to stop you from being able to move forward. Mistaken identity came out from another deck. They don't want you to truly know who you are and how strong you are, okay? Do not worry. They will be getting repercussions for that, okay? There are some people that try to handicap you. They will be receiving repercussions from that while you are celebrating. We have Cloud 9 here, okay? Some of these people We have siren, intimacy, and evidence. So these people that are your enemies or that are trying to work against you, they may have someone close to them that's going to provide evidence or bring something to light that's going to help you out and work against that person, okay? But yeah, you definitely have had the evil eye sent your way. People don't want you to have a new beginning with the Fool card. So it's not you. All of this feeling doom and gloom and all that, that's not really you, okay? So cleanse your crown chakra because you are the star here. You're going to have what you want. Your wishes will be fulfilled, okay? Just know that your wishes will be fulfilled. You will have what you want. You will have what you need. You are on the right path, okay? People are not getting away with harming you. They're not getting away with it just because they don't get their karma right away or just because they don't get karma the way you feel like they should get it. Don't worry about that. They're going to get what's coming to them. You continue to move forward. Keep your mental in check. Reset your nervous system by doing exercise, breathing exercises. You can do EFT tapping. You might be into is it CBT or REBT, you know, those different modalities, NLP, whatever it is. Find something to help you keep yourself calm when you start to worry, when you start to feel frustrated, okay? When you start to feel upset, when you start to feel like you can't do it, because you're literally right at the finish line. And it's important for you to be stronger now, more stronger than ever. You might feel like you're at your weakest point right now. It's time for you to be stronger than you ever have been before, okay? Because you literally are almost there. Don't forfeit your blessing. Don't forfeit your victory by giving up at the last minute. Please do not do that, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. If you are a subscriber on my TikTok, we will be having subscriber only lives to where we will have venting sessions. It's not going to be a trauma bonding situation, but for those who don't have other people to talk to, or maybe you don't want to talk to your close family or friends about certain things, we are building a community where we are going to be there for each other. We're going to encourage each other. And if we have resources to help one another, I'm sure we'll all use our resources to help each other out, okay? But we won't be taking advantage of anyone or each other, and we will not be trauma bonding. It is not going to be a trauma bonding situation. It's going to be an empowering situation, okay? So if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Please hit that like button, okay? If you're on TikTok, please hit the like and please follow. Check out my page for more videos. I am now doing makeup videos as well. So if you want to know what lipstick I'm wearing, you can check out the video I uploaded talking about that. I have a showcase on TikTok now, so if you want to know what type of products I like to buy, check out my showcase. I talked about my subscription already, and make sure you're following me so you know when I go live. I do free readings on TikTok live, okay? So if you're on YouTube and you want to catch me live, make sure you follow me on TikTok. I did put it on the community page, so go find it on the community page because it's my name, Sierra Monroe. It's not Capricorn Moon Goddess. But I will be live on TikTok more so than I will be on YouTube because it's just easier, okay? So I did want to go ahead and do this video so I can upload a video to YouTube and then put some clips on TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Toodles!